Hey everyone, Gus here from Koehne Chevrolet and Marinette. Today I have the 2018 all-new GMC Terrain Denali for you to take a look at. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So right away up front we can see the Denali exclusive grille. Very sharp looking, this new Terrain. GMC really did a great job on it. Just to keep in mind, you do not have a gas cap. This is becoming the norm, so just don't panic that it isn't lost. It just does not exist anymore. Right in back, it does have the automatic powered lift gate, so you just reach under here and push it, or you can open it off of your key fob, and it'll open right on up, no effort needed. Just a quick little look around inside here. Very clean, very sophisticated, very refined design in here. You have your spare floor mats on the ground there. Now this particular Terrain has the all-weather mats. So the seats, they fold down just by the pull of this lever, and the levers correspond to both sides with the 60-40 split. And right up front there in the center, you can see that there are vents now for your back passengers, so they can actually have some airflow on them. Underneath here, you have your access to your spare donut, as well as just some extra storage. And then when we go to want to close it, we can just either hit the button up here or on the key fob, and we can close it right on up. Just take a little walk around here and open up the back. It does have keyless entry. So to fold the seats back up, you just lift them up and hold the button to get it back into place. You have your cup holders that fold right out of the middle there. And you have your vents there. Can't really see it all too well down there, but there is a 3-prong 120-volt outlet. So anytime the vehicle is running, whatever you may have, be it a laptop, an extension cord, a 60-inch TV. What? Doesn't everyone drive with a 60-inch TV? But I digress. The wood grain accents, you also have 2 USB ports on the back of your center console there. As we open it up, one thing I want to point out is you have your rear cross traffic as well as side blind zone warning on both mirrors there. Will light up and let you know if there's someone on either side of you, depending on what side they're on in your blind zone. That may be problematic should you try to change lanes or back out of a parking space. You can see we have the memory seats as well as easy exit options, mirrors, window control. You also have your rear liftgate control right in there. As we kind of go around, you have your fog lamps on the right, headlamps, and dimmer and brightener for your dash. Underneath that was your parking brake, automatic seats. Like I say, this is a very gorgeous looking vehicle on the inside. You have your preset controls for your radio on the back of the wheel, cruise settings on the left, as well as your heated steering wheel and your forward collision alert warning on the left, your D-pad for your information center, and Bluetooth settings on the right. As we hop on in, we'll just take a quick look at that, and just kind of a nice little look around. Like I say, you have your Denali inlay on your headrests. This is a very, very refined look in here, and it adds all the functionality of your crossover SUV, as well as quite a bit of luxury for you to enjoy with your panoramic moonroof right there, and all around very well-rounded vehicle here. So I will bring the vehicle to life here and put it into demonstration mode so I can show you some of the electronic features on here. And any second now it'll say press brake to start, and I will ignore that and just keep holding. And we have life! It's alive! You have your information center right up front. We will come back to that. completely new radio system on here for the MyLink. So we're just going to close the don't take your eyes off the road, that whole warning. And we'll kind of come back to that here. But for right now, the D-pad right on the right of the steering wheel, we're going to scroll through the driver information center and hold the check mark to clear out the trip meters. You have all your information right at the touch of the button. Now, these used to be complicated. When you would hit the left, it would have like audio, phone, navigation, all that. They simplified it. They have just driver information. All the media info is handled from your radio now. Down here we have a micro USB as well as an SD card slot as well as a USB port and auxiliary port. Inside here we have a 12-volt charger, and as we go up, or back, excuse me, we have our heated seats on flanking sides. We have hill descent control on this terrain, as well as lane keep assist. And the little dial you turn to switch between your two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, and whatever features might be added to whatever terrain you're looking at here. But inside the center console, it is lighted, and you have two more USB ports down there. On top of all that, you do have your dual climate control. So this is pretty standard on the look of it. You have your sync button where you want your air. Now, more interestingly, GMC has gone to the push button shift on here. So if you want to go into reverse or drive, you pull that button back towards you and it'll switch into that mode. If you want to go back into park, you hold down the brake and push the park button. Same with neutral. And you have your low gear shift on the right hand side there. Takes a minute or two to get used to, but it is a very nice system. I enjoy driving it. I'm sure you would as well. Now, like I say, they've changed the interface here. They've actually simplified it a lot of ways. You still have your settings. If you scroll across, you can have phone info. Navigation would be on the right-hand side. It is on an SD card, so I don't have that in there right now. But and you have your radio info down there. Does have the 4G LTE Wi-Fi connectivity through the OnStar. And as I scroll across, we get back to the home. You have your built-in nav. You can have user profiles on here now. So if you want to have multiple drivers, you have that option. Easy to just hit the time, and you have all your time settings right there. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto have their own respective buttons depending on which you have. The settings is more simplified to system, apps, and vehicle now. There will, of course, be a more in-depth video coming out on this new MyLink system. But you have your AM, FM, XM, all your favorites are along the top now. You still have your direct tune, as well as you have HD radio for your non-XM, and you do have XM. You have browse, and they simplified it to, we don't get very good signal in the building here because it's wrapped in metal, which apparently doesn't do wonders for signal coming inside. So if you did have an XM signal coming to your radio, you would have your artist, station, and song playing on each station right now under that. So that is the very briefest of rundowns on that system. Up top, you do have an OnStar system that is around that green light right now. Oh, there it comes. You have your Danger Will Robinson SOS button, OnStar, and your settings. You have on the left your moonroof tilt or slide back. On the right there is on the right you have your shade control to pull the shade over the moonroof. You also have your home link buttons right here, so garage door opener or anything that functions off of that you can pull up there. And of course sunglasses holder right up top there. So just a quick look around of the vehicle's interior. The seat is still folded down, but we are in the showroom right now, so random guest appearance by a customer. Yeah, that is the 2018 Terrain Denali's interior. Let's hop out here for a minute, and I'll just kind of... You do have your wiper controls on the right-hand side there. Just a nice little quick view of everything. One more time, I'm going to close it on up for us and just take you around it again just so you can see how stunning this vehicle is sitting here. The grill, new headlamps, you have your tires, passenger little GMC decals along the pinstripe and right along the back. So that about wraps it up for this edition of Walkarounds with Gus. As always, I hope you found this video both entertaining as well as informative. And from all of us here at Koehne Chevrolet, have a wonderful day and drive safely. Thank you.